The photographs tell a different story. They show a town full of life, children playing in a park, families strolling down Main Street, shops bustling with activity. It all seems so normal, so utterly quotidian. But these pictures now hold a chilling truth. They are a window into a world that vanished practically overnight. The town, once a vibrant hub, was reduced to a ghost of its former self. The mystery deepens when one considers the suddenness of it all. There were no long goodbyes, no drawn-out farewells, just a swift and absolute departure. The remnants of everyday life were left untouched, frozen in time. The toys lay abandoned in gardens, meals left half-eaten on tables. What could cause such a hasty exodus? What force could be so powerful as to erase a whole community from the map? The answers, as with most ghost stories, are complex and multifaceted. They speak to the hubris of man and the untamed power of the natural world. The story of this town is not merely a local tragedy, it is a cautionary tale, a stark reminder of the delicate balance we share with our environment. It compels us to remember, to bear witness, and to learn from the silent stories whispered by the ghosts of places lost. Before the disaster, life in the town was unremarkable. Days were filled with the rhythm of ordinary routines. The morning commute, the school run, the chatter at the local diner, all painted a picture of a community at ease. Yet beneath the surface of this normalcy, subtle signs of change were emerging. The earth, it seemed, was restless. Tremors, though initially dismissed as passing trucks, became more frequent. Cracks snaked their way across buildings, small at first, then widening with each passing day. The air, usually filled with the scent of pine and freshly cut grass, took on a faint sulfurous tinge. Animals, too, seemed to sense the impending danger. Birds migrated earlier than usual. Domestic pets grew skittish, their unease mirroring that of their human counterparts. These were the whispers of the earth, subtle warnings that something was amiss. However, caught up in the humdrum of daily life, few paid them any heed. The town, like a ship approaching a reef, sailed on, oblivious to the danger lurking beneath the surface. The disaster, when it finally struck, was swift and merciless. The incident itself began subtly. A plume of smoke, thin and wispy, rose from the old mine shaft at the edge of town. The mine, long abandoned and sealed, was a relic of a bygone era. It had been a source of prosperity for the town, but now it stood as a silent sentinel, a reminder of the riches extracted from the earth. The smoke, initially ignored, grew thicker with each passing hour. Then came the tremors, more violent than before. Buildings shook, windows rattled, and the ground beneath the town seemed to heave and buckle. Panic, once a distant murmur, rippled through the community. The fire, it became horrifyingly clear, was not on the surface but deep below. The earth, honeycombed by decades of mining, had become a tinderbox. The fire, fueled by an unknown source, raged in the subterranean labyrinth. It was a relentless, invisible enemy, eating away at the very foundations of the town. The earth was no longer a source of life, but a harbinger of destruction. The fire below was a stark reminder of the power of nature and the folly of underestimating its wrath. The evacuation order, when it finally came, was chaotic. Sirens blared, their shrill cries cutting through the growing panic. Families gathered what possessions they could, their most cherished belongings hastily thrown into cars and trucks. The air, thick with smoke and the stench of burning earth, was punctuated by the frantic shouts of neighbors. The roads out of town, usually quiet, were choked with a desperate exodus. Headlights cut through the smoke-filled night, their beams reflecting the fear and uncertainty etched on the faces of the fleeing residents. As the sun rose, casting an eerie orange glow on the scene, the true scale of the disaster became apparent. The town, once a beacon of life, was now shrouded in a pall of smoke and ash. The exodus was a testament to the human instinct for survival. A desperate flight from a force too powerful to comprehend. It was a night of fear, confusion, and heartbreak, as residents were forced to abandon their homes and the lives they had built. Section 5. Empty streets, emptier homes. In the wake of the evacuation, an unsettling silence descended upon the town. The bustling streets, once teeming with life, were now eerily deserted. Houses stood empty, doors left ajar as if in mid-thought, their occupants gone, their stories unfinished. The toys, abandoned in gardens, seemed to mock the suddenness of it all. The local diner, usually abuzz with gossip and the aroma of coffee, was frozen in time. Half-eaten meals lay on tables, newspapers splayed open as if their readers would return at any moment. The town was a snapshot of a life interrupted, a testament to the fragility of human existence. The silence was more than just the absence of noise. It was the silence of unanswered questions. Where would the residents go? What would become of their homes, their belongings, their memories? The empty streets and emptier homes were a stark reminder of the human cost of the disaster, the invisible scars left on those forced to flee. Section 6. A fault line of our making. The aftermath brought not only displacement but also a wave of investigations. Geologists and mining experts descended upon the town, eager to understand the cause of the disaster. Their findings were as unsettling as they were conclusive. The fire, they discovered, was no natural phenomenon. It was a man-made catastrophe. Decades of unsustainable mining practices had created a ticking time bomb beneath the town. Tunnels, dug with little regard for the Earth's delicate balance, had become conduits for fire. The insatiable hunger for resources had ignored the warnings whispered by the Earth, leading to this devastating outcome. The disaster was a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of human actions and environmental consequences. It highlighted the need for sustainable practices, for listening to the whispers of the Earth before they become deafening roars. The town, once a symbol of prosperity, now served as a cautionary tale, a reminder of the price of progress without foresight. Section 7. Ghosts of a Lost Hometown. Time, it is said, heals all wounds. But for the former residents of the town, the passage of time only served to sharpen the edges of their loss. The physical act of leaving was just the beginning of a longer, more arduous journey, the journey of rebuilding lives shattered by displacement. The town, though physically gone, continued to exist in the memories of those who once called it home. It lived on in the stories they told, the photographs they cherished, and the nightmares that haunted their sleep. The emotional toll of the disaster was immeasurable. The loss of homes, of belongings, of a shared history left an indelible mark on the community. The bonds of community, though stretched thin by distance, proved remarkably resilient. Former residents, scattered far and wide, sought each other out, finding solace in shared experiences and collective grief. The town, though lost, became a symbol of their shared resilience, a testament to the enduring power of human connection in the face of adversity. Their displacement was a constant reminder of the preciousness of place and the profound impact of its loss. Section 8. Scars on the landscape. Years after the evacuation, the town remains a no-go zone. Nature, tenacious and unforgiving, has begun to reclaim what was once hers. Weeds sprout through cracks in the pavement, trees, their roots searching for nourishment, push through the floors of abandoned buildings. Buildings, once symbols of human endeavor, crumble and decay, slowly surrendering to the relentless embrace of nature. The mineshaft, the source of the town's prosperity and its ultimate demise, stands as a stark reminder of the disaster. Fenced off and marked with warning signs, it serves as a memorial to the town that once thrived around it. The silence that hangs heavy over the town is broken only by the wind whistling through broken windows and the occasional cry of a bird. The town stands as a monument to human ambition and its potential consequences. It is a testament to the power of nature and the importance of respecting its boundaries. The scars on the landscape serve as a constant reminder of the delicate balance we share with the environment and the importance of learning from past mistakes. Section 9. In Memoriam. The town that vanished overnight is more than just a ghost story. It is a stark reminder of the fragility of our existence. It highlights the interconnectedness of human actions and environmental consequences. It underscores the importance of heeding the warnings of the natural world. Most importantly, it emphasizes the enduring power of memory and the importance of keeping such stories alive. Places like people leave behind more than just physical remnants. They leave behind stories, memories, and lessons that transcend time. To forget these places is to risk repeating the mistakes of the past. Their stories, though often tinged with tragedy, hold valuable lessons for the future. The town that vanished may be gone, but it must not be forgotten. Its memory serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of respecting the delicate balance of our planet and learning from the ghosts of places lost. Let their stories serve as a call to action, a reminder to approach our relationship with the environment with humility and foresight. Let their memory inspire us to create a future where such tragedies are not repeated, where communities thrive in harmony with the world around them.